Hello, fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today with a type of video I haven't done in a while, and that is a stay or go video. As you guys know, I am trying to work through my stash this year and get it down to a manageable amount. I've already donated several kits out of the stash that I knew I just wasn't going to get to. This one is actually a more recent purchase, but as ever, you get trapped up in certain things. And this is a kit that I bought just to bump me up enough so that I could get free shipping for another kit that I purchased. So it's similar to another kit that I've done, and I just don't know if I want to do this one. So let me get everything out. We'll look at it, and then I'll let you guys tell me whether or not you think I should keep it or let it go. Obviously, from looking at this is not as new a kit as I thought. Maybe I just purchased it more recently, but it's an older kit. I don't know. Obviously, from the toolkit, it looks a little bit older. So it is a round drill kit, and I don't know if I'm going to open those and look at those or not, but we'll see. But I can already see it's got a couple of ABs. There's a blue, there's a red, there's like a peachy one, and I love all of these pinks. So just at first glance, I'm excited. And we've got our stickers here and the directions. We'll look at those in a minute. So obviously, just from the toolkit, this is an older kit than I thought. We've got their old tray with the stopper. We've got baggies. We've got a pen with the matching scrunchie. We've got a 7 and a 4 placer. We've got our wax. We do have a cute little cover minder that looks like a little box of tulips. That's super cute. And we've got some pretty washi tape. So clearly one of the older kits because they don't include the washi tape or the cover minders anymore. And they have different pins and trays these days. So this will go in my donate box because I won't use any of the stuff in it. So what kit am I undecided about? It is Rainbow Dragon Hugging Cat. And I do really like this image. It is round drills, like I said. It's 55 by 83, so it's kind of big. You've got this dragon in the middle with all the little colorful stuff and a colorful background. What are these feathers or scales coming off the wings and tails off of the dragon? The mane looks colorful, and then you've got it squeezing this little kitten here. Maybe this would be a good one for Pride. Ooh, I wonder if I could do DP for Pets in June and Pride for this. That would be pretty good. I like that idea. I am excited that it's around, and I am excited about all the pink and all the colorful colors of it. You guys know how I feel about colorful canvases. They're my favorite. Also, it's a dragon, so kind of a win-win so far. It's a little bigger than I would like, but it's in my stash. It has to get done, right? If I'm not going to donate it to anybody. So we've got 47 different colors. That's not a ton of colors. We do have 2 fairy dust. And then it looks like we have 4 ABs as well. And I'm fairly certain I could add in extra ABs in fairy dust. I really haven't done that with any of my other kits, and I probably should. Maybe after I finish my floral kit, my newest kit for May. If this is something I would decide to do for June, then I would definitely want to add in some extra stuff, because I haven't really done any of that since I got all of that sorted into the bottle storage so it's more accessible. So 47 colors, like I said. Yeah, let me grab the canvas and we'll look at it. And here is part of the canvas. You can see the top of the dragon's head, you can see the kitten's face. It is very nice and bright and very colorful. It says it's 55.8, so let's see across here. I'm getting 55.5. And then this way it says it is 83.8, and I'm getting 83.5. So pretty close to what they're showing. I do like that it has some nice confetti. So up here in the corner, and again, I'll take B-roll so you guys can see all of this since I can't fit it all on the screen. We've got some nice confetti here in the mane. We've got reds, yellows, oranges, and then it kind of fades into greens and blues. The wings on the back here are nice and colorful. Of course, the dragon is purple, so there is going to be quite a bit of black outlining, which is not necessarily my favorite thing, but it is a round and not a square, so that makes it better. And then in the background here, there's lots of multi-placing. There's a big section here. This is a big section. There's a big section over here. There is some confetti, and it's got like little designs in the background, so that might be a nice place for me to like add in some fairy dust or something. Is that already fairy dust? Possibly. It looks like it already is. Okay, so great minds think alike, I guess. And like the little cat's whiskers here will be the white fairy dust. So that could be cute. Now I did another kit, another dragon kit by this same artist called Fiona Butterfly Dragon, and that one had glow in the dark drills. So this one has the ABs and the fairy dust. And I opened this thinking, oh, I've already done one like this. Do I really want to do another one? But knowing that this one is a round instead of a square, I'm actually more excited than less to do it. Not because I have a preference necessarily, just that, as I've said many, many times, doing the rounds goes faster for me for whatever reason. Some people have said they do squares faster. For me, rounds go faster. I think just because I spend less time fussing with the drills with rounds than I do with squares because I know it's not going to cover the whole area anyway. I don't know. Or maybe because I started with rounds, I'm just somehow faster with them. Who knows? But I am excited about that. So the white here is going to be a fairy dust. And then some of the green in the feathers and the mane will also be another fairy dust. This red right here and the red on its chest and some again in the wings is an AB. There's lots of ABs, blue ABs over in this section. There's lots of yellow or orange ABs that will be in the hair here as well. And then there is like a kind of peachy, oh, that's right here on the cat's nose, and possibly some on the wings. So if I think about pros and cons, so if I think about the pros and cons, pros, it's round, it's nice and colorful. It has some special drills already built in, so I could add to that, but I wouldn't have to necessarily. Cons, it's big, and there is quite a bit of black outlining, which is never my favorite thing. So I wonder how many bags of black are in that. Actually, if I look at the drills, it looks like there's maybe only 2 or 3 bags of black, which isn't terrible for a kit this size because most of the background does not have black. It's just the outline of the actual figures in the middle. So maybe that wouldn't be too terrible. So I'm going to leave it up to you. Do you think my idea to do this in June for like a combination Pride / DP for pets is a good idea? Because pets can be anything, so I include dragons, plus it's got a cat in it, so win-win. And I really think this is something I could churn out pretty quickly. I know time is not a constraint for most of you, it's just in the enjoyment of it, but I think I could do this more quickly than I have gotten anything done the past few months and still really enjoy this one. Even though going into it, I guess that's another con, was that I've kind of done something very similar by the same artist even to this purple dragon. I mean, it's a little bit different, but it's a purple dragon in the middle with the background all around. So, but it has been several years, I think, since I did that one. So I wouldn't mind doing something like this. And since it's so colorful, that would be fun, I think. So the size and the fact that it feels sort of like a repeat, I guess, are the cons. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think doing this as a combo for Pride and DP for Pets is a good idea? Do you think it's too similar to the other one that I did by the same artist? Is the size off-putting? Should I focus on some other things? Because like I said, the reason I pulled it off the shelf as a stay or go and the reason that it's on that shelf in my kit storage is because I was like, this seems really similar to another one that I did. I don't know if I want to repeat it, but it is different than the other one. The other one was much more monochromatic, much more just kind of purples and pinks and not really a whole lot of other colors, if my memory serves me right. So yeah, leave me your thoughts below and let me know what you think. Should I keep it and possibly do it in June, or should I let it go for someone else and concentrate on something that's maybe a bit newer? I don't want to pick anything that's bigger, so we'll have to see. But I think this is a definite contender for June if I decide to keep it. That's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.